I don't know if Disney or Bob Iger will ever learn from their mistakes. The Walt Disney Company appears to drop their DEI in favor of belongings, which will be twice as worse. And it says here that the House of Mouse, following the last presidential election, which controversial program like Reimagine Tomorrow were purged from entertainment juggernaut. Yeah, well, thanks to Donald Trump, Disney is retooling employee outreach next week with a program belonging rather than DEI. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. Okay, let's read the statement here. Employees around the world are invited to join the plan. Experience focus on ways to increase your belongings and opportunity to thrive. We know that when employees feel a sense of belonging, they thrive. So does the magic of Disney. Fucking BS. This voluntary week of events is designed to celebrate our rich culture, spark engagement, and empower each of us to do our best every day. Throughout the week, you'll get insight keynote speakers designed to empower you and inspire you, engaging learning experience that foster a deeper understanding of the core value of inclusion and the power of belonging, opportunities to the network, and create meaningful connection with colleagues, as well as volunteer opportunities with Disney volunteers. No registration required. Wow, the names: Chief Opportunity Inclusion Officer, General Manager Brazil. What kind of title is this? No, seriously, folks. I mean, SVP and Chief Opportunity and Inclusion Officer, Senior Executive Vice President. Wait, hang on a second. Where's Michael Giordano? I don't see anything. Wait, Juju Chang, co-anchor, ABC News? The change in tone from Disney follows NBC terminating a huge portion of its diversity staff within the Comcast company. In one of the most dramatic reorganization in recent media news, NBC News cuts roughly 150 employees, about 7% of its newsroom. NBC countered, claiming it is only 2%. They're lying, it's actually 7%. Amid a broader corporate restructuring tied to Comcast's impending spinout of its cable assets into a new entity called Versant. Among the hardest hit were NBC's diversity-oriented editorial vertical, dedicated teams that produce content under brands such as NBC BLK, NBC BLK? What's BLK, folks? Anybody knows that? NBC BLK? What does that mean? NBC Asian American, NBC Latino, and NBC Out were largely dismantled. While NBC says verticals will persist in concept enabled by contributions from the broader newsroom, the distinct staff infrastructure and focus that underpin those efforts are now gone. Sorry not to read. It appears that the movement, if it appears to you that a movement is underway subtly in corporate America to quietly move away from DEI language of the last decade, you're not wrong. With political winds, should they shift again? Yeah, that's the thing. Again, apologies for my sore throat. Sometimes you have to drink first before you say something. Although I overheard that the Park Place is going to team up with Geeks and Gamers, which, okay, that's good enough for me. And I have to say this. Tell me something. Do you believe any of this stuff? Although I'm surprised I didn't see Michael Giordano, because what happened to him anyway? This is my theory, folks. I think Michael Giordano was fired after that incident with James O'Keefe, because I look at those names, no mentioned name. His name was never mentioned. And right now, if you don't know, okay, look, I know this may be irrelevant, but I had to put this in because this could be important. Hollywood is trying to go after YouTubers. They're trying to control us. They're trying to control YouTubers for speaking out. So don't let them win, okay? Although I hope YouTube is smart enough not to let Hollywood or any mainstream media get a hold of them. I think YouTube is still a private company, if I had to make a guess. I'm not certain. At the end of the day, I'm more worried. I mean, we all know YouTube, the main company, YouTube, has a way to screw up many creators. I mean, do you remember the Corey Tension stuff? Or what else? The Quantum TV? So I'm much more worried about that. And there's also game developers, or in this case, Magic the Gathering, is now going after YouTubers. Magic the Gathering. Instead of going to YouTubers, or in this case, trying to attack them for your failure, why don't you look at yourself for once? Maybe it wasn't the YouTuber's fault that your product is, bland, failed. Maybe it is your own fault, Magic the Gathering. Same goes for Disney. I mean, what will it take for Disney to at least face the harsh reality that people don't want any of those diversity, or what is it called, DEI? I mean, you rebrand, it's the same thing. The only way to ever get the support of the people is if you admit, or in this case, you face the harsh reality, although they wouldn't admit, and the access media, such as the Hollywood Reporter, the Washington Post, the New York Times, they're not gonna say a word. They're not gonna report on this. they're staying silent. Same goes for ABC, NBC, or MSNBC, Clown News Network, CNN. People call it Clown News Network. Definitely are clowns. So Disney, what has happened to you? Not only that, I'm more worried here because I'm worried about Kingdom Hearts 4. Remember, Kingdom Hearts 4, the only way Kingdom Hearts 4 is ever gonna have any chance of seeing the light of day is the negotiation from Disney doesn't get stalled. Kingdom Hearts 4 is now what? In their 6th year of development. I know we have to let them cook, but there's no information. Kingdom Hearts 4 will probably end up like Dragon Age Veilguard. That took 10 years to develop, but when it came out, it was garbage. I know it's irrelevant, but I had to put those in. Don't forget, Kingdom Hearts 4 is a collaboration between Square Enix and Disney. And even Square Enix isn't doing any better after Forspoken.